Boy, here we go.
Make a pretty decent Spider-Man game.
Is that a cartoon pig?
Focus.
It has Batman's combat.
Yeah.
A variety of Spideys we can play as follows the Arkham formula.
Blah, blah, blah.
Time to grab a flop, big guy.
Oh, and they bring back Christopher Daniel Barnes, aka the best Spider-Man, aka the voice of my childhood, aka potential best friend.
That's just a great feeling.
So yeah, they already got my attention, but then they keep going. They bring in Neil Patrick Harris to voice the original, Josh Keaton to voice Ultimate Spider-Man, and even the OG original Spider-Man voice actor Dan Gilvezan to voice Spider-Man 2099.
Our favorite villains return in this game. Their voice acting is stellar. Childhood memories.
So I think I got Midnight Sun Madness.
This game is so fun to return to, and fun fact, it's this game that starts a multiversal domino effect in creating one of the greatest movies.
Oh god, here he goes again. He's not here 10 seconds before he starts boring us with his dire
MCU multiverse.
crap.
I love it. The first one is the best though. Wow. The second one is technically beautiful, artistically the best of the two.
It's so boring.
The first one is the best, okay? It's the best. Fight me.
Alright, I get it!
Oh, and also, the game's good.
I have become a being of pure energy, without pants.
But like, it's not Batman good.
Alright, guess I'll have to do Zenkai's work for him. Again. Shattered Dimensions is not just some Earth Prime origin point that popularizes the multiversal concept in Spider-Man media, even though Spider-Man did this years before this game came out, with that series having the very same voice actor Barnes. Zenkai
is the one that's supposed to be our leader? Give me a break. I should be in charge of this group. I'm the real Spider-Man.
But it is the first game created by a completely different studio that isn't Treyarch, and is the first game running on a new unnamed engine. This engine can, such at times with the products they made, like difficulty running the games and having input delay issues. But it still gets the job done at creating at least two very good Spider-Man games. And by the way, not going to point out who is the new studio that was handed the role of creating new Spider-Man games under Activision's name yet, because it's an interesting thing I noticed that Zenkai didn't mention until later. Zenkai wasted a lot of time on shit that wasn't really necessary, such as bringing up the Spider-Verse movies, and barely get into the point of how different the Spider-Man's playstyles work.
That tastes enhanced.
But to be fair, the launch trailer for Shattered Dimensions did get one character straight wrong. But nonetheless, the same launch trailer sets up the main differences pretty well in point.
I am stealth. I am speed.
I am agility.
I am power. I am.
Spider-Man.
Just to point out, Amazing Spider-Man does not have an emphasis on agility, as every other Spider-Man can dodge attacks, just as well as he does. His actual trait is his strength, something that almost none of the others have in spades, with the exception possibly being Ultimate. Reason why would be how his heavy attacks surround the use of ripping out debris from the floor to attack his enemies. And from a visual standpoint, it looks like it works similarly to Ultimate Peter's tendril attacks. Almost, as though Amazing Peter had experience with the same kind of combat Ultimate Peter is dealing with, and is using his own web constructs like fists, hammers and morning stars as proxy to the symbiote's tendrils.
Who's having a good time? Raise your hands.
Not convinced? Here's him pulling out reinforced concrete out of the construction area in Juggernaut's level, which obviously includes the rebars within the floor. when he pulled chunks out of metallic platforms as well. Now, if we implement a power scaling method into the rebar feat via versus Wiki's calculations of tearing through steel, Amazing's lifting strength from pulling apart the rebars should be well within Class K. And this is just Shattered Dimensions. Edge of Time has him slamming anti-venom into a steel grate fence, and feeding his massive version into some metallic vault door. He can also tear out debris from other numerous metallic floors, pull this blast door down, and went toe-to-toe with Black Cat 2099, who busted through a wall filled to the brim with rebars. And God knows what other lifting strength feats there are. Of course, within the Shattered Dimensions power scaling, it does not mean that Amazing is the most powerful, as that category still falls under Ultimate. Especially, since Ultimate Spidey isn't wasting his strength ripping out floors just to hit his enemies, as a time super, and that he is now, literally, too nitty. But enough about Amazing Spidey, let's talk about Noir. Noir's bread and butter during combat is his focus in martial arts and the wind he creates from his fluid movements. But whenever it comes down to dealing with gunmen, he will have to resort to using stealth in the shadows to take them down one by one. Because, if he were to be caught by them, he will be easily gunned down almost instantly.
This is not what I foresaw.
And unlike Amazing, the remedy for severe loss of health is a Call of Duty-like self-regen after a delay. Other than that, pretty meh, in my opinion.
Help!
You can't just leave me here, you can't!
Now, let's get to the good shit that is 2099 in Ultimate. Fun fact, besides these two being the only ones with a secondary bar system each in their UIs, 2099 and Ultimate share almost the same abilities as Tobey Maguire's Video Game counterpart. 2099 has accelerated vision which slows down time around Spidey, giving the players an advantage in reactions just like Spider Reflex in Tobey 2 and 3 in some cases.
Superhero. Think they own the place.
And Ultimate shares the same attributes of the Ready Rage mode as the one in Tobey 3. And lots more. The Sam Raimi films may or may not have gotten inspiration from these two particular Spider-Men, with the costume design looking similar to one of Miguel's villains. Flip side. As for Ultimate, Sam Raimi and even Tobey were apparently seen reading through the Ultimate comics. And the Ultimate Spider-Man comics even cameoed these two particular shitlads in issue 54. Until it's been changed due to legal disputes and all that. Sadly, there isn't much depth in accelerated vision, but all I can say is, it's still respectably useful. Now, to the meat of how Ultimate's combat surrounds entirely around the use of Rage Mode.
Hey, get off me! Get off! I said get off me, you little freaks!
Oh man, I knew this would happen.
It's the suit! I gotta get it off me before I...
Once Rage Mode is activated, the symbiote will release a burst of energy and its tendrils that will knock back enemies. This is extremely helpful in tight crowds and can be used as a tech in combat by maintaining the bar close to or completely full at all times. Therefore, this allows you to do an install cancel. Install cancel is a tech in video games, where you take advantage of your Supermode's animation cancel, thus resetting almost any animation like your attacks and evasions or when getting hit. This is well known in certain fighting games like X Factor in NBC3 and V-Trigger in Street Fighter V. As for character action games, two I can remember right now is Dante's in Devil Trigger in DMC5 and Nero's special Devil Trigger Burst in DMC4 and 5. And because Rage Mode is a meter that you can deactivate at any time, thus allowing you to maintain the amount that you currently have, with the added ability to float during Rage Mode, you are able to spam install cancels.
And scene. And scene.
Not bad! Break! I thought I was...
Threat detected nearby. Please evacuate the area.
Of course, it doesn't work on every attack. But here is one basic pattern you can take note of. Whenever you're doing your basic ground combo, you can either activate Rage Mode and dodge, or vice versa, to quickly return to dishing out damage.
Getting all ragey now! Getting all ragey now!
Can those be redeemed for and scene?
This burst of energy is very useful against bosses. In fact, maybe too useful.
Rage! Fans, can I get some help down here? I could do this all night!
Other enhancements Rage Mode gives are being able to do twice the damage, take less damage, have super armor, break through blocks and increase the range of your tendril attacks and the amount of spider essence you gain from defeating enemies. All these effects make Shattered Dimensions Rage Mode, in my opinion, the third or fourth best super mode out of all the ones in the Spider-Man games I'm aware of. And yes, it is better than Symbiote Surge. But despite having distinguished traits, with Noir Peter being disgustingly dependent on stealth takedowns, Amazing Peter being strong as fuck, Miguel O'Hara being the Virgil in the group, and Ultimate Peter having the ability to make gay tentacle porno, they all borrow the same combat upgrades in the Web of Destiny, like grabbing riflemen's guns to be smacked back at them, to aerial ground stomps, flying kicks, throws, counters, etc. Even sharing the same health pool. Particular favorites of mine are their charged attacks and eight-legged fury. Amazing's eight-legged fury is a neat callback to how Spidey has been always portrayed in the comics to have insane speed, where he moves so fast he creates after-images of himself. This particular detail has been present in other Spider-Man games, specifically, Toby 2.
Stop!
Couldn't even wait for it to get to the bank, huh?
That ain't so great.
I need that money.
Web of Shadows.
Hey, you fucking like that, huh? Do you fucking like that? Tell me that you like that! Come on! I know you love it! So just tell me how much you like it! Come on! Oh yeah! You can all have some of this! Come on now! Don't be shy! Step right up! Yeah! Yeah!
And Edge of Time. Ultimate's eight-legged fury has him sadly do little tentacle anti-pierces.
Whoa, hey!
2099 turns him into a Beyblade. And Noir's allows him to do the Hyper Fist Crazy Beowulf combo to from DMC3.
dreams.
Although web shots do damage to kamikaze enemies, Amazing's charged attack is an impact web that does great damage and also web up enemies who are within its splash area.
Fight, or can I join you?
Useful against the wild pack in Juggernaut's level.
Who's having a good time? Raise your hand.
And if I remember correctly, this is the last time webbing does any damage during Activision's run. Neversoft, Enter Electro, Toby 1 and 3 and Web of Shadows-ish are the previous games that have webbing damage. There might be Edge of Time, but I haven't played that game yet. Noir's charged attack allows him to do a double elbow strike in a very similar manner, as a technique called Tetsuzanko, which originates from Barji Kwan.
This is what we know as Tetsuzanko, literally translated to Iron Mountain Lean, or informally, the Iron Shoulder. If you're wondering why so many fighting game characters have this move, it's a signature technique from a form of Kung Fu called Baji Kwan.
Ultimates is a miniature tendril barrage devastator.
Time to end this.
And 2099's is a judgment cut-in. They even have different depictions of spider sense for each Spidey. As for the traversal, it's pretty simple. Hold R2, or RT to swing Ente, or cross to swing Boost.
I gotta admit, this suit does feel fairly under control. And I feel stronger. Faster. Maybe this will work out after all. Fingers crossed.
Hold A, or cross, to do a vertical web zip like in Web of Shadows. And press R2, or RT to do a named web zip.
Did you just say spit spot?
First, with your ability to web zip, you can travel quickly from perch point to perch point. Try it now. Occasionally, in order to reach distant perch points, you will have to jump towards them and web zip in midair.
Uh-huh. Talk about a leap of faith.
And you can run across narrow walkways such as this one without fear of falling, due to your natural agility and powers of adhesion.
They're called stickum powers. Did one of the other me's make that joke already?
Yes, and it was no funnier then.
Yeesh.
A bit shit in my opinion, but to be fair, the game and Edge of Time are level focused, just like the games Neversoft, Enter Electro and Toby 1. Plus, small tip in Enemy Tech, whenever you do a web strike in aerial enemies, you can quickly cancel the animation with a web zip before cancelling the web zip animation itself with either a double jump or another web strike, allowing you to do web strikes much faster.
Jeez, give it a rest! I win again! You know how nutty you are? You are giving raving maniacs a bad name. I thought we were gonna have a fight!
And while I understand it is said by the viewers and it might seem hypocritical of me for commending the voice acting, the dialogue and quips are praiseworthy for being pretty funny and at times relatively serious. And I doubt the entire VA cast are the ones solely writing the script, jokes and dialogue.
I got a game for you to play!
Marco? Marco?
Polo!
Oh man, I thought my jokes were bad.
See what I can do now?
I am so impressed. I've never seen anyone start a truck before.
Laugh it up, loser.
Hey, you got a license for that?
But you don't know the grave consequences you're facing for failing to stop him.
Worse than a little light show, huh?
Much worse.
Of course.
Yes, yes!
No, no, no!
I'll crush you! No, bury him! Drown him in sand!
Flint? I don't know if spreading your consciousness across multiple creatures was such a good idea. The deeper into the mine he gets, the more sand he'll have around him, the bigger he'll get.
I get top destroyed!
I beg to differ.
You can't stop me now, Redhead. I've spread my mind too far. Farther than ever. I know. I am everywhere!
Yeah, I'm really happy for you, but talking to everywhere and nowhere at the same time is kind of distracting. Why don't you just show your face? Gotta swing like I never... This is gonna be close. I am not going on that ride again anytime soon. Okay, maybe I should head for cover before Sandman... Yikes! Nowhere to go!
It's the end of the line for you, Spider-Punk. I'll finish you! Kill him now? No! Play with him a while. Don't give him a chance to escape! I want to make him suffer. Make it last! No! Do it now! Kill him!
Flint, your consciousness can't handle being spread this thin. The fragment has made you too powerful.
You would say that. Wait, what if he's right? No, it's a trick. It's not a trick. I can feel it. Shut up. Admit it. He's right. He's lying. Shut up. All of you, just shut up. Quiet! No, he can help us. You and us. Help me! Help you! Need to stop this! Can't control myself!
To use caution. Alert! Spider-Man is also at large and should be considered dangerous. Sector alarmed. Sector alarmed. Alert! Illegal...
She promised.
That solves that.
Scorpion eggs? My God. I didn't realize the accident that mutated Kron changed him enough to lay eggs.
Alert! Illegal genetic mutation at large. Citizens are advised to use caution.
Get back! Ah! Get away from me! Oh no! No!
Drop it! Now!
We'll hurt others if followed!
Scorpion, I want that fragment.
No!
You don't understand the power in that thing. It's dangerous.
See this? I'm dangerous! Monster! But no more. She promised.
She who? Who promised? Kron, listen to me!
No. You listen! Smart ladies should get rock! Bring her rock! Promise must make me human again. Human!
Who? What lady?
Listen, you think you're a freak. Okay, you are a little on the freakish side, but I'm a freak too. I mean, look at me. I'm lucky I don't shoot webs out of my butt.
You really get off on destroying public property, don't you?
Emergency in...
You said a woman sent you after the fragment. I wanna... Who else wants to?
Enough! Enough! Enough!
Shock!
Lord, this is your hideout, isn't it? This is where you were running to. You just wanted to...
Yes, hide. Then bring rock to lady. Be human again.
Who is she, Kron? Who put you up to this?
That's what she wears. Green and yellow. And arms so shiny. And lily.
Shiny arms? What? Metal?
No more talk. You try to stop me. You die.
I'm sorry, Kron. If there were any other way to help you change back, I would. But this is bigger than either of us.
Congratulations, Spider-Man. You've retrieved another fragment. This day is yours.
Yeah? Then how come I feel so bad about it?
Plus, they are not as forced as recent MCU slob.
We have experience of the multiverse. Most recently, there was an incident with Spider-Man.
What man?
Spider-Man. He has the powers of a spider.
Hence the name.
Gross. Does he look like a spider?
No, more like a man.
Climbs walls, shoots webs.
Yeah, bingo.
Out of his butt?
No. Oh. Well, maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I hope not.
Super weird.
Shut when you think about it. Go!
And let's not forget the bosses / supervillains in this game, along with their very cool intros. I will focus on some of the levels that are easily my favorites, and will sprinkle a bit of trivia I found in the other levels that I won't go too much in depth. They will be Vulture, Deadpool, Goblin and Carnage.
Next on my list, Osborn's right-hand monster. A sadistic circus geek who grew to love the taste of raw flesh. Like his namesake. Call him Adrian Toombs. Call him Vulture. Call him whatever you want. I'll always call him the bastard who killed my uncle. And not just killed. Hungry. What's the matter, Toombs? No humans around for dinner? You can't escape me, coward! There he is. I gotta move fast if I'm gonna keep up with him.
And I want him dead, understand? You'll have to deal with me.
Yeah, okay, sure.
It's also worth noting that despite being their boss right hand, they mostly respect him out of absolute fear, and would confront Spidey more than confronting Vulture. As stated here.
around more than Spider-Man does. I'd rather deal with Spider-Man than Vulture any day. Guy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
More Vulture's triggermen.
Spider-Man is after me!
Don't worry, Mr. Toombs. He drops in, he gets lead poisoning.
Vulture's flown the coop again, but he's not getting away. Not from me.
Faster, faster!
You can run, Vulture, but you'll never escape me.
Hey guys, don't suppose I can get a glass of milk?
Sorry, pal, but I got something here that'll get you good and hammered.
Does Notre Dame know about that?
Now, this is where we are first introduced to Goblin's captains. While they are finely dressed, one fun detail the devs put is that they are equipped with the signature pumpkin bombs, as seen here.
Worthless, all of you! How can you protect me if you can't even protect yourselves? Finish the Spider-Man, or I'll finish you!
You think this Spider-Man is real?
What are you, a wise guy?
I heard he's a figment.
A what?
A figment, you know, of an imagination.
You dumb twit. Both of you quiet. I'm trying to patrol.
They say he's got spider powers.
I guess that's why they call him the Spider-Man.
I guess both of you must be deaf, because I remember telling you to shut up!
How do you think he got his spider powers?
I don't know. Magic spider bite.
Shut up!
Bro, he's real! Vulture seems creepier than usual.
Yeah, and that's saying something.
I didn't think anything could scare him. He's usually the scariest thing around. His breath always stinks, too.
Yeah, what's that guy eat?
Never seen Vulture like that. He was sweating bullets.
Yeah, and anything that scares a guy like that scares me.
The spider wants to muscle in on this action. He's messing with the wrong gang. I'll fill him full of daylight.
It's nighttime.
Same principle.
It doesn't sound as good, though. A film full of nighttime?
Exactly.
See, this is why we're just goons. Because we have stupid discussions like this.
Reinforcements, huh? I'll take down every thug in this town if I have to. Now this ought to be fun.
And some for you!
Nap time! I got a bad feeling about this.
It's time for the Vulture to feast.
Yeah? Eat this!
Easy boss to handle, but also a pretty cool switcheroo. Instead of Spider-Man requiring the shadows for a tactical advantage, he is now using light to blind the Vulture. And despite being the wrong bird, Vulture quoted Edgar's iconic word.
You'll see me Got you!
Let the bedbugs bite.
Watch them flash!
You make my skin crawl.
Scared? Found you. Looks like you have a train to catch, or will it catch you? It's the end of the line for you. You're not
And, of course, the Daily Bugle Easter egg reference.
I'm warning you.
Well, too bad I'm not listening.
Why are you bothering me, huh? Can't we work out some kind of deal?
Sure, I get the rock, you get life in prison.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Oh, I know. I just don't care.
Let's see you do this!
I've got to get those people to safety. Level with me, Toombs. Were you always this wrong in the head?
Here's something fun to do in this section. If you web up enemies in movable cocoons like these, you can pretty much kill them by kicking them into the bottomless void of everlasting darkness. So Spidey has finally been confirmed, a murderer.
The more the merrier. I'm gonna enjoy this. Finally. I'm closing in on him. I can feel it. If I know Vulture, he'll go higher and higher, like a bird.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Care for a drink? Welcome to hell!
My God, there are other people in here. You maniac! What have you done? Gotta save me. I'll smack you down.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Help! Help! Why won't you die?
Spider-Man, you've got to get me out of here! Thanks, Spider-Man.
You're going down!
Never catch me! Never! He's in there! Wipe him out!
When you're locked up somewhere dark and cold with bars on the windows. Next!
What happened, everybody? This doesn't look good.
Couldn't leave me alone, could you? You want to take this rock away from me? You and Osborn, but it wants me. Me. It's been calling me, singing. Don't you hear it? No, of course not. It doesn't want you. I'm not scared of you anymore. I'm not scared of Osborn. I'm not scared of anyone. I have the rock. I have the power. And I'm going to use it now!
No! I'm too late! Vulture! Where are you, you piece of trash?
Jump!
You make my skin crawl. Good. Buddy, you're off the trolley.
Jump!
I got it. Good.
The funny thing about Ant Vulture is, he's actually much weaker or faster to kill here. If you were to shoot webbing at him, while he's on top of the explosive stack, he'll drop the Molotov in it and suffer severely from that cock-up. And shining a spotlight upon him, will let him teleport away instead and not let you damage him automatically, can leave him vulnerable to be damaged to the same amount.
More!
I thought you were dead, Tombs, but at least I get to beat the hell out of you some more.
The power! Sorry, Spider!
Keep squawking, Bert.
I'm gonna leave my mark.
I got this. Buddy, I couldn't make it worse if I tried.
I'm gonna leave my mark. Jump!
Good. I got it. It's over for you. Filthy vermin. Osborn's next.
With your host, the anti-hero for hire, the mask for your task, the guy who won't die, Deadpool!
Hi, Ma, and welcome
Welcome to Pain Factor, the only show where you compete for your life. And remember, viewers, I'm available for Black Ops missions, assassinations, and birthday parties.
I don't know what's weirder, that this guy can somehow come back from the dead, or that they gave him a TV show.
Coming up, we've got a very special Pain Factor with a very special guest running the gauntlet.
Who?
You, Spider-Man.
Wait, what?
That's right. Our guest today will be the one, the only, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Because he needs this.
Television, you are a cruel mistress.
You know you can run inside.
Wow, that's not too big or anything. Can somebody say overcompensating?
Spidey! Can I call you Spidey? Hey, thanks so much for being part of our little webisode. Cause you shoot the web. Okay, hey, can I get you anything before we start? Soda, bottled water?
How about the fragment?
Okay, good one. Okay, here we go. Picture up in 3, 2, and... Welcome to Pain Factor! Is there a mute button for him?
First things first, let's wait a long ass time for a little voice line.
Ratings plummeting!
Yup, instead of Madam Web hurrying you to get the fragments.
No rush, Spider-Man. There are only multiple dimensions to save. The universe is not going to save itself, Spider-Man. Come now, Spider-Man. Time is of the essence. A bit more alacrity, if you please. I must impress upon you the importance of staying focused. You're not just going to stand there all day, are you?
What am I? The amazing idle man? With great power comes great desire to actually do something.
I feel so idly. Boring. Yeah, sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses, I guess. Ugh, good times.
Not getting much done like this. Time to hit the bricks. World's in trouble, and I'm standing here with a flat tire. I gotta get a move on. Okay, time to shake a leg.
With great power comes great desire to actually do something. Interest dwindling. Idling, it's the new doing. Hanging around doing nothing, starting to lose its charm. Boring!
She has been replaced with Deadpool hurrying you to continue on with his show.
Interest dwindling. Hey, you keep doing whatever it is you, aren't actually doing. I'm gonna go take a bubble bath. I'm sorry. Are you still playing? And here he is, the terrifying, the deadly, the amazing Spider-Man!
Just what I always wanted, a tasteful introduction.
Not a bad entrance. Mine's gonna be better, though, later on in the level. But could you put a little more oomph in it? You know, for the cameras. This is going on live to millions of viewers.
I'll show you what I think of your camera.
Hey! That was a live feed you just killed! Now what am I gonna tell its folks?
Tell them it was a mercy killing. If they've seen your show, they'll understand.
Listen, Webby, I can't have you swinging around in your footy pajamas destroying my cameras. You're gonna have to tangle with my army. And by army, I mean production assistants. And by production assistants, I mean unpaid interns. And by unpaid interns, I mean fans. You're gonna have to tangle with my fans.
Lamest supervillain ever.
With much due apologies, I will drag your attention away from the chronological order of this level. Deadpool will occasionally taunt you through his intercom and monitors for getting pummeled by his fams.
You're not gonna take that, are you? You're getting pummeled, dude. I might have to look away. This is embarrassing.
Bring it
You
on!
look like you was rude hard and food away wet. You look like you've seen better days. Not feeling at the toppermost of the poppermost, are we?
Punchy punch!
I shot the spider into the air. It fell to earth. I know not where.
And will also complain or shout at you for defeating them.
It's about time.
I wish you'd stop doing that. Stop it! You realize these guys buy my merchandise, don't you? You're eliminating my #1 source of income!
Take a load on.
No! Fanboy!
I call this one Cavalcade of Bruises. The bigger they are, the more heroic I look defeating them.
So much violence.
Now you know how Goliath felt.
The horror! The inhumanity! That's your answer for everything, isn't it?
Now back to the level itself. He will be very reactive towards you destroying his cameras.
Good! Easy on the merchandise,
You don't
pal!
look so good.
Hey, that's a high-def camera!
That's a wrap.
Great! Real mature!
Good
How
camera.
am I gonna get good coverage now?
Especially since he has put in a lot of work into broadcasting a murder show in a separate steel island rigged to the brim with traps and or deadly contraptions.
Gotcha!
Yeah.
Don't you just hate it when that happens? Open sesame!
Come on.
Ow! That had to hurt! I love the smell of burning superhero in the morning. It smells like bacon. Ooh, there he goes! Ladies and gentlemen, the Human Torch! Feel the burn! I think you might have a fever, Spidey! You're burning up! You look like you was rode hard or put away wet! I think your chances of winning just went up in smoke. Along with you. Don't move! I'm gonna go grab some marshmallows.
But destroy enough cameras, and he'll bring in more for different areas.
Come on, like I wouldn't have a backup plan? This is live TV, baby! The show must go on!
Areas that will be pretty packed to the brim with so many Easter eggs. I'm also starting to hate Deadpool for making me go through them.
Spider-Man! You're the next contestant on The Priceless Fight! Come on down!
Let's see what you want. A redonkulously big enemy to fight.
That's a prize?
Uh-oh. Looks like the spider's about to get squished. And we're out to commercial.
Yeah, but
Don't worry, we'll pick it up in the same spot when we come back. Guys, get down there and keep the talent limbered up in the meantime. And now a word from our sponsor. Ultimates. Plush stuffed animals of your favorite superheroes. There's Captain America. Oh, funny. The Mighty Four. Iron Manatee. Hawkeye. and the Wasp. I don't know what's up. Hours of fun, hours of sitting there playing, lost in your imaginary world, with only a bunch of lousy stuffed animals for company. Friendless, dateless, swimming alone in the sea of despair. You sit crouched by the phone in your underwear, hoping, desperately hoping that this time it will rain. Hoping this time it will rain, but it never rains. Never! Thrill to their adventures, chill to their escapades, help them in their fight against the forces of evil. You're going down, Dr. Doom. Also available, the Fantastic Bird. Looks like the spider's about to get squished. Go get him, Beauregard!
Beauregard?
Oh man, where am I gonna find another fan that big and antisocial?
I don't know. How friendly are you with Ben Grimm?
Welcome to the Wady Wilson Show. Today's guest, Spider-Man. Hey buddy, have a seat. Let's talk about the question on everyone's lips. How hot is Kitty Pryde? Oh! Almost as hot as that redhead I always see you saving. Do I sense a bit of a love triangle there?
Oh my god, I'm getting out of here.
And is it true there's a clone of you out there with your brain, but trapped inside a girl's body? Because that's kind of like creepy. And by kind of, I mean insanely.
I want a hug.
Still in it, though. Have I mentioned how extraordinarily compelling this is?
Touch me! Touch me! Go on, no one's looking.
Congratulations, Spider-Man! You've ruined my broadcast and you deserve your prize.
The fragment?
That won't do! Bad, Spidey! Bad!
Oh, head. Where am I? Yoo-hoo! Watch me, Mommy! Watch me! Ta-da! Live and in person, the one, the only, Deadpool! Oh, look at you. What about me? I thought you'd be taller. Oh, well, we just won't use a lot of wide lenses. Deadpool! Thank you, thank you. Don't throw flowers, just send money. Don't take this the wrong way, but you seem a couple peas short of a pod. You'd be like the coolest, smartest person I ever met. If it were opposite day.
Surrender, varlet! Ere thou dost anger the son of Odin.
I'm nuts. Spinny gun strike! Gun strike! Don't kill people! I kill people! I demand satisfaction! Anti. We're opposite day. Yay! Now it's Spidey time! Spidey time! Run up close. Blood! Ow! My uterus! Somebody skipped over the dodging section of timeout! I love these honeys! Double fisting it! Nope. What did I do in a past life to deserve this? Fists, feet, I command thee! Destroy him! Gladiator doesn't go all the way to the top with you, does it? Have a ganoosh! Right in the kisser! Ha! Gun fu! I'ma cut you down the side! There's so much wrong. Bring it on!
Someone tell the world to stop spinning.
I'm gonna toss my pencils.
What's the problem, Ossifer?
I'm not the same. Give me a V! Give me an I! Rock that CTORY! What's that spell? It's me! Rah! And rah again! Like, I'm really impressed at how so much of what comes out of your mouth is just sheer babble. That's my job. Zabadoo! Ha! Don't bungle the juggle! I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but you're actually making me get it? The soups. Anybody else here? Bullets! Attack! Boom!
I want to be loved by you.
You think this is cool? You should. This coming from the guy who can carry on an argument. Okay, I'm a flip-flopper. There's. Hacha! Look sharp! Ow! Fumble! Yeah! You're no all I need now are white doves flying in slow-mo. Oh, my uterus! Oh, such pain. Even my pain is in pain. My pain has a canker sore. Oh, the agony. Oh, the bullets are connected to the handguns, and the handguns will fire at the Spider-Mans. Ice cream headache. And not green. Get in there, boys! Show Wally Webbs here he can't twist my doorknobs!
Wally Webbs? Seriously? You want to play? I want to smack some sense in you. I don't have that many smacks.
Over here!
Here's some for you. Try not to.
Fun of
that is something else.
Time out! Don't hit me while I'm reloading. Whoa, that would be cheating.
I'm hurt bad. Can't go on. Save yourself.
Dude. Autograph photo of me to whoever takes him down.
Deadpool, go to bed school.
It rhymes. Fun.
Yeah. Oh, Deadpool, you're so crazy. You are like an industrial strength dose of crazy. You're a few clowns short of a circus.
No!
This coming from the guy who can carry on an argument with himself.
Getting all crazy.
Back to normal. Oh, relatively speaking.
Yoo-hoo! Correct jokes. Ow! I hate Oh, the bullets are connected to the handguns, and the handguns will fire at the Spider-Mans.
You are like an...
ice cream headache. Get in there, boys! Show Wally Webbs here he can't twist my doorknob.
Wally Webbs? Seriously?
Yay! Now it's fighty time! Fighty time! Blood!
Oh, Deadpool, you
get in there, boys! Show Wally Webbs here he can't twist my doorknob.
Wally Webbs? Seriously?
My life flashing before my eyes, and it was nowhere near R-rated enough. Hey fans, can I get the help down?
What did I do? It's life to deserve
fun
this.
Up close. No fun up close. Zooks.
This coming from the guy who can carry on an argument with himself.
Hey fans, can I get some help down here?
Bring it on!
Oh, I just remembered I have to, floss.
Don't run away like a sniveling coward just because I was whipping your hiney.
I'm not running away. I'm just gonna go find a dictionary so I can look up sniveling. Sniveling. Hiney.
That's my ride. Gotta bail.
Well, my little Petunia, it's been fun. For me, I mean, not so much for you.
Okay, that was an experience.
Hey, man. Love your outfit.
Back at ya! You get yours in the fan club catalog, too?
Nah, the gift shop. You know, if you get it in person, they actually tailor it for you.
No way! Right there in the shop?
Yeah, I mean, they take your measurements there in the shop. But doing the actual tailoring takes a couple days, but it's so worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, right?
Dude, turn around. Let me look at how it fits you. Yeah, I gotta say, that is really nice.
I'm telling you, man, tailored.
These cameras in his eyes and his ears. Better not.
In the second oil rig, Deadpool rigged up other new traps to endanger Spidey's life. That being these electrocuting pistons.
Real mature!
I think there's something on the lens.
Like this. How am I gonna get good coverage now?
is not
I might
what
have
I
to look
foresaw.
away. This isn't fair.
And the C4 strapped bot bags. Destroying those bot bags will trigger these voice lines.
I want a hug.
You don't need to be so mean. Good job, manly man. You just beat up a doll.
I'm a Deadpool doll.
Hey, what did I ever do to
My
you?
friend?
Oh, right. That took all the air out of me. That had to hurt.
When you hit me, it feels like a kiss.
These cameras are his eyes and his ears. Better knock him out.
Good night.
In this level area, there is not really that secret of a secret room you can enter, where you can find your hidden spider in. A weird spot that wasn't a place for a camera or for Wade's talk show, but who knows why the devs didn't utilize it. And I also noticed that he would at times hit Spidey unleashing rage mode.
And see.
Finally, after destroying most of the cameras, we can return to his talk show that brings up this part of Ultimate's life.
Welcome back to the Wadey Wilson Show with our special guest, Walthrop Webbs. Now, Walthrop, let's talk about that time you and Wolverine switched brains.
Well, actually, I've got a question for you, Deadpool. Where'd you get that fragment?
I'm really glad you asked. The answer to your question is, shut up! Welcome back to the Wadey Wilson Show with our special guest, Walthrop Webbs. Now, Walthrop, let's...
Congratulations! For surviving this long, you've received the Pain Factor Home Game! Now you can risk your well-being and sanity for the entertainment of others in the comfort of your own home. Follow me to pick up your prize.
Can the prize be stuffing a sock in your mouth instead? Did you seriously just try to lock me in a room? What am I, grounded?
Just sit tight, my little mouth breather. We gotta pause for another break from our sponsor. There is a world of spirits, unseen by most, but just as real as our own. And when you need a guide to penetrate its mysteries, you know who to call. Strange! Dr. Strange. Yeah, Stephen Strange Jr., a man who has ventured back from the other side, who has cheated death itself, is now available for psychic reading.
The Eye of Agamotto sees all.
Hypnosis.
Picture yourself on the beach.
And tantric healing. Oh, Stephen. Strange. Dr. Strange. Call now and you'll even receive a limited edition tarot deck signed by the doctor himself. Not available in any store. Yours free for only $19.99. Wait, don't delay another minute. Pick up the phone and call right away. No, don't even bother.
Is this the Smith residence?
I was just going to call you.
I know.
When it comes to the supernatural, there's only one name to call. Strange!
You can call me Steve.
Strange! $2.99 the first minute. Amount doubles exponentially each additional minute. Okay, everybody, we're back in 5, 4, 3.
Here we go!
No way! No dice. I'm getting in. You get down. Get him good, boys. On my way.
It's so funny.
Get behind us!
See ya!
With highs in the mid-60s and a low of 75. On the bad news tip, viewers are advised to seek higher ground because we're about to have a massive tidal wave tear through here. Looks like it'll be caused about 5 seconds from now by some nutty feather plucker detonating a whole mess of explosives underwater. Of course, the question on everyone's lips is, who would be crazy enough to... Oh wait, it's me!
Fuck.
And he's off! off! It's a good start for Swinging Spider, who quickly claims the inside, joined now by Rising Waters. Certain Death is up to third, followed by Soggy Corpse in fourth. But on the outside, moving up fast is Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave making his move as they come down the stretch with an eighth of a mile. It's Swinging Spider neck and neck with Tidal Wave! Well, it wasn't good for little Wally, but holy shiatsu was it great television! And he's off! It's a good start for Swinging Spider, who quickly claims the inside, joined now by Rising Waters. Certain Death is up to third, followed by Soggy Corpse in fourth. But on the outside, moving up fast is Tidal Wave making his move as they come down the stretch with an eighth of a mile. Too bad he's gonna have to race another Tidal Wave.
What? Lame?
And it's Swinging Spider after a bad start, followed by Shaky Thumbs and Sweaty Controller. But what's this? Moving up fast on the outside, gonna fail this level. It's Swinging Spider, Shaky Thumbs, gonna fail this level. Sweaty Controller, it could be anybody's race here. As they come down the stretch, it looks like gonna fail this level. Gonna fail this level. Gonna fail this level. I heard that.
Did it? I think I just beat
Again, we're broadcasting this live.
Oh, great.
I don't know, man. I don't think that platform's gonna be high enough, do you? You might want to think about catching the next boat up. Know what I mean? Ah! Here it comes! It's not gonna be a morning out there!
Man!
And here he is, bedeviled and bedraggled, drowned but not out, the man, the myth, the legend, the non-mutant superhero!
Do villains find me this annoyingly talkative? Don't answer. Alright, ugly McEvilstein. You're about to get canceled.
And cut! That's a wrap! Great show, everybody, great show. Here you go, kid, you earned it.
Thanks.
Hey, fair is fair, right? BTW. What's the big deal with that thing, anywho?
Well, it's a long story. Basically, it gives bad guys extra superpowers, so I have to... Wait a sec. This is a prop.
Oh, candy bar! Gonna get a candy bar! Snap, crackle, chop! I love this! Finally, someone to laugh at my jokes! Hey, what's green and makes noise? What? The Incredible Honk! Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Inquiring minds want to know, how come I'm beating you so easily? Silence! When I want your opinion, I'll tell it. Tell us, if you could smooch any celebrity, living or dead, who would it be? And why would you smooch a dead celebrity? That's just gross. That's for smooching dead celebrities. Pervert.
This coming from the guy who...
Of all the boss battles so far, which has been your favorite? Come on, it's me! Duh! Level up! Our viewers are wondering, who would win in a fight, a bear or a shark? Come on, everybody knows the answer to that. Spinny gun strike! Quick question, boxers or briefs? What's that? You go commando? Dirty boy. At least put up a buck.
Yes! I'm totally hulking out!
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but you're actually making me miss Electro.
But before we finish him off, here are 2 more Easter eggs in this level. That being Pain Factor is sponsored by him and the Fantastic Four.
All different. I feel so good, it's uncanny!
We'll be right back after these messages.
Another successful mission. You get a high rating for that.
Aren't they all? Just one thing. How do I get home?
Finally, we're done with this level. Yup, there's nothing else this character has to give us. Nada, none at all. What's that? You were expecting more fourth wall breaks out of Deadpool. You mean something like this?
You pausing on me? You pausing on me? Well, I'm the only one here. Who do you think you're pausing on?
Now you're pausing just to pause. Admit it. You have a pausing problem. You're a pauseaholic. Right, go ahead and pause whenever it's convenient for you. What about me? What about my needs? Okay, Bear walks into a bar, says, "I'll have a lime and soda." Bartender says, "Why the big pause?" Oh, look at the widow baby with the cute widow pause button. Ah, you pause too much. Know what? I'm just gonna keep saying this every time you pause now. The writer has more important dialogue to write for this game.
And this?
Can those be redeemed for cash? Ooh, collectibles. Gotta collect them all. Yeah. You know, some people feel like they haven't beaten the game unless they've collected every single available token. Just saying.
Or even this?
Like that, Electro! Oh, wait, that's a different level. Okay, I get it. You beat him. Slow motion's just
that was
overkill.
The best you could do?
Okay, I'm a flip. Seriously now? An entire issue about Aunt May? Come on! And I didn't cry at the last panel. I didn't cry! Just wondering, where do you think this game fits into continuity? Better question. Who cares?
Even the hints and the one writing them fall prey to his stupid shit. However, it's just one too many references and Easter eggs for me. But I can't blame the merc with a mouth. After all, he's still pretty much a kid, and
Kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that. Kids, you can mold, manipulate into performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a war going. Did you think every battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy? Bullshit! War is just part of who we are. Why fight it? Like the good old days after 9/11!
Carnival. Osborn's camped out here somewhere in this rotted alley of nightmares. But I'll find him. Him and the fragments he's collected.
He's after those rocks we've been bringing you. First, he got Vulture and Hammerhead, and now he's headed here. I'm telling you, Mr. Osborn, the Spider-Man is coming.
Do you take me for a fool?
What?
I want him to come. Let the spider fall into my web. The other fragments made Hammerhead and Vulture more powerful. Let's see what this one does for me.
I've waited a long time for this, Osborn. Tonight, your criminal empire ends.
Welcome, Spider-Man. Look around. Know where you are.
A demilitarized zone?
The carnival where I once starred in the Freak Show many years ago. The perfect place to begin my revenge.
Great idea.
But when I came back, I had to relocate the current employees to more temporary lodgings. And I do mean temporary. I have this unfortunate tendency to kill things when I'm bored. You'll see.
Wrong, Goblin. Because I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna save him. Then I'm gonna find you and put you down like the wild dog you are. And last but not least, I'm gonna bring back the fragment, starting now. And stay down!
After Noir Peter had apprehended Goblin's goons and freed the hostages, Norman will activate a talking clown face, taunting the Spider-Man with a pretty obvious trap.
Cheery.
But before you go and investigate the back wall of the circus, try looking around to find interesting Easter eggs relating to certain heroes and villains. Once Spidey had come close enough to the clown, Goblin took his good ability as an opportunity to strike.
You make it sound so
Behold! The Goblin in all his glory. Stronger. More powerful!
And that hair, it's scarier than ever.
I'll give you something to be scared of.
While I had never read the comics, the Goblin apparently had his whole skin riddled with scales. He was so hideous that he had to wear a fake human skin mask to conceal his true freakish identity. At first, I thought the fragment went for a full-on gore fest and melted away his own facial flesh. But it seems that the fragment only gave him an increased bulk, while his melted lips had been a byproduct of his time at the freak show.
You're pathetic, and you thought you could beat me. Ha! Give it your best shot, then. If you can, come and get your superior, the Goblin victorious.
As Osborn flees, Spidey quickly recovers and continues his pursuit for the fragment and the Goblin's arrest. We are then shown a ball in the middle of the performance stage. This may have been the circus ball that Norman was forced to balance on while being mistreated.
Well, look who decided to grace us with his presence. Welcome to the circus, Spider-Man. As for the show, you're it.
Seems the Goblin Victorious forgot to pay his electric bill. Oh, applesauce. Can't get enough.
Once Spidey finishes taking down more goons in close quarter combat, Goblin reappeared, attempting another ambush.
Teach you.
After a series of QTEs, Goblin slammed Peter back to the ground and fled once more.
You're putting up more of a fight this time. I like that.
If you get lost or require assistance, simply talk to one of the nice men with guns. They'll be happy to take care of you. May I recommend the roller coaster? It'll be the ride of your life. You can't defeat me, Spider-Man, and yet you try anyway. Tell me, are you aware of how badly the odds are stacked against you? Or are you simply an idiot? Do I smell burning bug? Careful, Spider-Man. That's careful. How's it feel to take the electric cure?
Don't let the bedbugs bite.
Now that puts a smile on me. But then again, anyone being electrocuted puts a smile on my face. Oh, that power surge can mean only one thing. Ride, Spider.
I'm begging you, get me out!
One by one out there. Are you just going to let him?
Please, you gotta let me out. My, mom, she's sick. Real sick.
Where do I find Norman Osborn? Thanks, pal. Now breeze off.
You win, Spider-Man. You get a free ticket to the haunted house. Step right out. Enter the haunted house, if you dare. Step right out. The haunted house awaits. I promise it'll be gas. Welcome to my house.
Phew, all these grinning faces are creeping me out. It's like an advertisement for hell.
Entering the haunted house, we are then introduced to a trap room that is surrounded with the same clown doors, but that includes poisonous gas filling said room. If you chose the wrong entrance to smash through, you will lose a great deal of health before being sent back to the center room. Continue to choose poorly, and you know what happens.
This is not what I foresaw.
The easiest way to find the correct exit is by taking note of the left and right eyes of the clowns. The clown's right eye will shift horizontally, as though it is a head that is shaking the word no, while the left eye will shift vertically like a nodding head.
That'll get you to flap your jaw. Say hi to your dentist for me. Well, this is certainly a twist.
Spider-Man continues his search through a railway track that goes through a twisted hallway, carefully avoiding painfully hot steam leaks, and eventually encounters yet another clown door. But this time, well, it's a doozy.
Okay, either I've flipped my wig, or this room has... Oh, yeah! What are you waiting for, ladies? Christmas? I keep telling you, Osborn, you gotta pay your electric bill.
Get some lights on him. Now, find him and shoot him.
Better grab the shadows. If I wanted to... Oh, deja vu. What am I, going around in circles? Will this ever end? What's that sound? Oh, more gas. Better find a way out of here before they're measuring me for a wooden kimono. Finally.
Not not so fast!
The Goblin tried his third and last attack in Spidey, and once he failed miserably again, he threw Peter down a chute that goes back into the park.
Oh, I guess he, couldn't take what I was dishing out.
I'll have my revenge! I'll tear this place down with my bare hands if I have to!
Wait, he's not gonna... Is he? Could he? He could, and he did.
Oh no! Help!
Good Lord, such rage! He must have really hated that ride. Okay, wish me luck.
What was that?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to the coward Spider-Man that dares to challenge the infamous and notorious Norman Osborn. Here he comes, the self-appointed protector of the innocent, the savior, the downtrodden. Look at him, folks. Doesn't he just reek of heroism? Or is it something else? Is it fear? You think you're so high and mighty? Where were people like you when I was growing up in the freak show? Capering in the straw for the amusement of the faces pressed against the bars. Where were the heroes then, huh? I never had a chance, and now, neither do you! Why do you begrudge me my revenge, you little insect? Do you know what I went through? Growing up in a cage, children throwing sticks, women screaming at the sight of me? Who would deny me my vengeance against a world so full of hate? Only you. Well then, you can be my first sacrifice.
Are you gonna stand there babbling all night, or are we gonna end this? You! That's me. Keep riding me, and you'll have to pay the fare.
You can't stand in my way.
Listen to yourself. You know how crazy you are?
Well, this is nice and atmospheric.
You must use the shadows to your advantage. Osborn is too powerful to fight directly.
No! Stay where I can see you!
You...
Always hiding. Is that all you can do? Come out, and let me bash in your skull. Mother won't recognize you. You gutless coward. Frightened of me, eh? I don't blame you. It seems your luck has run out. Power's back, and there's nowhere left for you to hide.
I've had it with you.
I'll stop.
Shove it, Osborn.
When I'm done with you, you'll be a smear on the ground. I'll grind your brains into the dirt. I don't need lights to find you. I can smell your fear.
hide?
Someone needs to shut you up, and I'm the guy.
What does it take to draw you out? Only a coward attacks from behind. There. Just the man I've been looking for. One freak against another. I'll break you to pieces! Time to smash that pretty little kiss. What will it take to stop you? Your pain is my pleasure.
Give it a rest, Osborn.
Just die already!
Sugar!
You hurt me. No. I can't die. I won't.
Uncle Ben had an old saying, Osborn, and you're full of it.
I refuse to. You bastard. I refuse to. Back in the cage, eh? Back to the freak show.
If you really think about it, could all of this pain and misery, the mistreatment and hell, the death of Uncle Ben, be avoided if we had seen these people for who they could have been? Living beings who are accepted properly into society, as they provide a great service for others, and do right for the barren wasteland that is their city. To have people see, treat and prejudice others for what they are. Cause, if so, this will just continue this endless cycle of hate that never sleeps, bringing out the worst in us, and all that is left is only misery and loneliness. We should strive to be better than this, to build one another, together, united as one, reinforced with fondness and camaraderie. Sure, that might be some ups and downs in the process, but eventually, we can all become an unstoppable force of good and the betterment of humankind.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Okay, never mind then. I guess, but still, I'm not one to complain, since I will sadly intervene this tragic character by bringing up some tidbits about Goblin's boss battle. His attack patterns, behavior and the strategy to take him down are approximately similar to how we fight Rhino in Ultimate Spider-Man and Toby 2 and 3. Meaning, the tablet had made him so powerful that he is akin to the likes of the Rhino, which is really impressive. Still a very painful and annoying boss to enjoy. But back to the Goblin, despite what he had ordered the Vulture to do, it would be really interesting as to see what would actually happen if Norman wasn't forced into a freak show, humiliating himself on stage for the whims of twisted children. Cause you know what they say.
Kids are cool, Jack. And I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Great, just great. I figure why not swing by the Triskelion and see if I could get some help from Nick Fury or any of his S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. And this is what I find. Either something really big happened here. Nick Fury has terrible taste in decoration. Oh no. No. I've seen this before. This red goop, the bodies drained to husks. There's only one thing that could do this. One thing.
Threat Prisoner 900M has escaped holding. All available security units to prison level.
In the entire history of having bad feelings, the one I'm having right now is the worst.
Triskelion security breach. Please evacuate all sub-levels immediately. Threat detection systems have failed. Initiating reboot of threat detection systems.
My God, it's a massacre.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Security powers.
Get away from me! Please!
Hang on! You mind explaining what the hell is going on?
Carnage.
Yeah, that much I got.
No, that red monster. The clone. That's what we call him. Prisoner 900M. Case designate Carnage. He escaped while, we were studying him.
Go home. Take your girl out to dinner. Enjoy yourself. You earned it.
Nick, so those shards we collected, they're dangerous and...
They're in good hands.
Teleport sequence initiated.
Mysterio was onto something. I want the remaining meteors analyzed until we know what makes them tick and how we can use them.
Right away, Colonel. What should I name the project file?
Considering the mess these things have made, Carnage. Call it Project Carnage.
Affirmative. Project Carnage initiated.
I managed to lock him out of here, but then the agents he killed somehow reanimated themselves.
He never had that kind of power before. Tell me this doesn't have anything to do with him being exposed to a mystical fragment?
My God, how did you know?
Oh, you stupid.
We had to risk it. The energy readings we got when the two were in proximity suggested...
Just open the door.
Wait, you're going in there after it? Why?
Because great power comes with great responsibility. Something you wouldn't understand.
Symbiote presence detected. Purge protocol engaged.
My turn.
Hey, all right! Score one for the flaming robot thing. Whoa.
Parasitic organism detected. Purge protocol engaged.
I knew this black was a bad idea. You wanna play? I call this one Cavalcade of
That solves that.
Security system has failed. Emergency lockdown. Failed.
Get!
No, Spider-Man. There are only multiple dimensions to save.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Who's your collective daddy? I'm gonna stop you, whatever it takes.
Look at him go! Coming around again!
Hey, why'd everybody fall asleep on me? Hey, I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it. Load off!
Get those birds in the air, people! Move, move, move!
Punchy punch punch!
Security breach on all sub...
Okay. On the bright side, I think I found an escape route. I'm not freaked out. I'm not freaked out. With my luck, this leads to a trash compactor. You can't get enough of me, huh?
Carnage has bonded with the mystic artifact. At first, he was reanimating the agents. Now, he's infecting the other prisoners.
Did he say infecting prisoners?
Please respond.
No way. Great. I guess things weren't sucky enough. Last chance to run! I know I'm gonna have to fight
Carnage
all this.
has...
No.
Carnage has...
I kinda wish my voice stayed like that.
I want to eat your brain!
Yeah, now it opens.
Spider-Man, help! Up here!
Security system reboot initiated.
I'm glad to see you, Spider-Man. Thanks, Spidey. I didn't sign up for this.
Looks like our way out. Hang on!
Security threat detected in Dock A station.
Thanks for getting me to safety, and good luck stopping this. You're gonna need it.
Hey, I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it. I don't believe it. Is that a crashed helicarrier? No!
I sense this creature is vulnerable to heat.
Oh, you don't like catching on fire? Here it... I am not losing to a monster made of malevolent spaghetti. Did I just say that? That's the daring look you got going on. You don't see many people these days wearing their muscles on the outside. Enough with the screaming! Hey, big red and gruesome, put a cork in it. Bring it on! I don't care how powerful you are, what creepy new abilities you have. And you've got to be stopped.
I said...
If there's a better example of why we have limits on human cloning, I'd like to see it. No, on second thought, I really wouldn't. I'll stop doing it as soon as you stop surviving it. I keep hoping this is just the worst nightmare I've ever had in my life. In anybody's life. Ever. For once, you're not transforming into someone near and dear to me. Let's keep it that way, alright? You're a monster. No blood, no soul.
Now that that's out of the way, let's go over one keen detail I took note of. When Carnage stabs the ground, which has elongated claws, he protrudes out ground spikes to impale Spidey. In a very similar fashion to Alex Mercer's claw ability.
I'll stop doing it as soon as you stop surviving it.
And just like Deadpool, you can easily bite off chunks of Carnage's outfit by very great mode.
We're in for it now. Aww. Getting all crazy. Wow. I'd like to see it. Nope. On second thought, I really would. Bring it on!
Or tease him into getting near the downed helicarrier's turbine engine.
Don't I catch my fire? Too bad. Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Never the answer. I'll stop doing it as soon as you stop surviving it. I'll stop doing it as soon as you stop surviving it. Hey, big red goose, quick corky. Once you're not transforming someone near you, keep it that way, alright? I'll stop doing it as soon as you stop surviving it. Violence is never the answer. Unless the question is how do I stop vectors, or prevent violence. Okay, maybe it is the answer. Hey, big red and gruesome, quick corky. I'll stop doing it as soon as you stop surviving. I'm gonna stop you, whatever it takes.
Mayday, mayday! This is Helicarrier Delta Sierra. Can anyone hear me? Mayday! We're coming back in!
Looks like he's heading for that control tower.
Mayday, mayday! Some of those creatures got on board! Repeat, we have been boarded! Full reverse all engines! Emergency speed! Oh my god!
Go, go! No. I'm gonna do that again.
Evacuate! All cleared personnel out of this area immediately! Move it, people! Get those birds in the air! Let's go! Come on!
Maybe I can hitch a ride.
We've taken heavy damage from infected prisoners! I'm losing altitude! All hands, brace for impact!
This is insane! Okay, Spidey. Just pull it together. You're safe now. Okay? You're safe.
Clear to engage, Shield 1.
I'll just keep following Carnage up and up, till there's nowhere left for him to run. Now, what do we have here? Let's see. Careful. Okay, just a guess, but I'm thinking smash the giant egg in the center of the room.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man! If you can hear me, this is Agent Welling of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're sending in new Slayer robots that have been programmed to recognize you as an ally. Look for the red ones!
Well, what do you know? My very own robot sidekicks. I'll call this one Herbie.
From all Ms. Birdie's understanding, Herbie's the name of the robot from the Fantastic Four.
Yeah! Go, Herbie, go! Burn that egg! Hard boil that sucker!
You can also let Herbie die.
They're all down! More Slayer units on the way!
Herbie, no!
But besides that, Agent Wilson in the Carnage level is pretty hilarious for these headphones.
Friday, order up! I take mine over easy, thanks. Easter's early this year, boy. Yeah, take that, Big Red.
Yeah, blarg! Would you kiss your mother with that mouth? If you had a mother?
And as for an easy strategy, use Rage Mode as always.
Negative containment on that. Help is on the way, Spider-Man. It's broken free! Slayer protocol settings have been updated. They're on your side now.
And take advantage on the upper levels to draw the symbiotes away from the Slayer robots.
Yeah, take that, Big Red! The monster's on the Yeah, take that, Big... Negative containment on that. Help is on the way, Spider-Man. Yeah, take that, Big...
No one likes a whiner. Oh yeah, turkey! You're out of here! What? I thought you liked being on fire. My bad. And stay down.
But now that my favorite levels are out of the way, let's get to the other levels. And I'll even include the tutorial.
Hey, look what I found. Excellent work. A job well begun is half done. Now to another Spider-Man, and to bestow a different gift upon him.
The black suit! What am I doing in the black suit? I hate this thing!
Stay calm, young Peter. This suit has extra abilities you will need in your quest.
Like what, trying to take over my body?
I said stay calm. My psychic powers will keep it from overwhelming you.
Yeah? Well, I hope you get the result. 11! Eat your heart out, Eddie Brock. And I thought I was strong before.
Now let's retrieve the next fragment. Spitspot.
Did you just say Spitspot?
First, with your ability to web zip, you can travel quickly from perch point to perch point. Try it now.
They're all gonna be this easy to find, right?
No. But now, I must turn my consciousness to the future and to...
In 2099 section, we get a look at the first immediate reference to a particular Marvel character we all know and love, Black Cat. And in Noir's section, take a gander at the Grand Central Terminal's departure boards and your comic smarts will click to what they are referring to.
Say your prayers, punks. Here comes the Spider-Man.
Let's proceed in with Kraven. Fun fact, each of Amazing Spidey's levels has a nice nod to a specific movie or media. Kraven would quote the motto of Cobra Kai from Karate Kid.
Men, remember what I have taught you. Strike hard, strike fast, and show no mercy.
Yeah, let's see if you've got what it takes.
What do we say here? The way to this, sir! And what is that way? Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir! I can't hear you! Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir!
The sniper portion of the level might be a neat nod to either Neversoft's police chopper chase level.
Where is he?
Taking the shot, base.
Moves too fast.
Or Toby 2002's Kraven's test level.
Okay, someone's gonna need a timeout when I catch him.
That's right, Spider. You sense your jeopardy, don't you? Oh, such speed, such precision. Good. I knew a clumsy rifle would never match your agility.
You know, one of the two exclusive levels in the Xbox version of Toby 2002. Who knew the Xbox had console-locked features and content that our ever-beloved almighty PlayStation could not get their hands on? Says the ponies who wall themselves up in their own little echo chambers. And in Kraven's Bosses, Amazing will remind the hunter of the time he had a coat that can shoot nipple lasers.
Underestimated you.
Hey Kraven, remember that version of your vest that used to shoot rays from the eyes? That was great.
Kraven also apparently found the fragment from an online auction.
Hey Kraven, how'd you snare that fragment anyway?
I am not completely ignorant in the ways of modern man, my friend. I secured it on the internet.
You're joking.
No, I had the winning bid.
Finally, I get to teach a whole lesson all by myself. And I'm going to choose something relevant. Something modern. The internet! The internet is really, really great.
For porn!
And lastly, his end-up boss battle is a bit easier than his first phase.
I will destroy you, Spider-Man! This is an attack?
Hey Kraven, why don't you make like one of your trophies and get stuffed?
You must try harder than...
I'd look good with a mustache.
Are you fire?
Use his own weapon against him.
Bad guy, corner pocket. I'm Spider-Man. That's what I do. I break pots. And some for you.
There are numerous name-drop Easter eggs being shoved into the Hammerhead's first section, like Felicia Hardy.
Tip from Felicia Hardy brought me here. Looks like she was onto something. More Triggermen, my favorite.
What you doing after this?
Who wants to know?
I'm just saying. You know this crazy hillbilly puts on a one-man show down at the Black Cat.
Black Cat? Is that far?
Nah, you just go down the road a bit, past the Creole Club. Maybe 2, 3, 5 miles, something like that.
Well, which is it? 2, 3, or 5?
6.
Stop distracting me.
The Enforcers.
Yeah, boss.
Welcome, boss. We got everything set up.
Save it, Montana. No time for gab. I got a real important delivery, Mr. Osborn. Montana, you're with me. We got business to discuss.
Right, boss.
You and you. Watch my back while we're on the move. Savvy?
Right, boss.
Right, boss.
An ox.
Yeah, boss?
Stand there and look stupid. From what I can see, you've had a lot of practice.
And Snake Marston.
Phew.
You see that sourpuss Hammerhead was sporting?
I ain't seen him that mad since he caught Snake Marston pulling his contortionist act with Janice Foswell. You heard about Fancy Dan?
Oh, Fancy Dan, the ladies' man?
They found him in a garbage can.
Oh, man. Fancy Dan.
But Hammerhead's first section is also easily the worst thing I had ever slogged through in the game, due to how you have to wait for him to get to the next section of the level, as well as the terrible need to slowly stalk him afterwards.
Welcome, boss. We got everything set up for you.
Save it, Montana. No time for gab. I got a real important delivery for Mr. Osborn.
That's right, Hammerhead. And I'm gonna follow you right to it. Too many tongue guns for my taste. Better hug the shadows for now. Unless I want to get filled full of holes.
Montana, you're with me. We got business to discuss.
Right, boss.
You and you. Watch my back while we're on the move. Savvy? Right, boss.
Right, boss.
Yeah.
What is this thing on?
Just a rock. It's got some kind of power.
How do you know?
Explain it. It's like it almost talks, you know? If you listen to it real close, it speaks to you. Like a dame. A dame I haven't known.
Whispering?
What are you looking at? Nice looking at me like I'm nuts.
He's not the only one.
Yes, sir. Come on, what are you waiting for? Christmas?
You can't do this! You got no right!
Where'd you get that hot?
Jersey. Fell out of the sky and an explosion of light lands in Grover's Mill. Osborn hears about it from some of our boys here, sends me out to fetch it.
You don't sound so happy.
No? Listen to my voice. I'm thrilled. The boss tells me to do something, I do it. I ask him my opinion, he tells me. He wants me to be his little errand boy, I'll deliver.
He's got Osborn pulling strings. I've got a floating head lady. I'm starting to wonder which one of us is more of a puppet.
Save me! Someone save me! Save me! Someone save me!
Score one for the spider.
You can't get away with this, you...
How's your kneecaps? In good shape? Yeah? You want to keep them that way? Don't ever talk to me like that again. You know the drill. You see the Spidey?
I wipe my nose with punks like you. He came over real sleepy.
So
Osborn's working on his nerve. He's got me, Vulture, all of us bosses collecting these fragments. Running errands for him like bad boys. I tell you what, though, if Osborn thinks he's the only one who can appreciate the power of this thing, he's not as sharp as he thinks he is.
You gonna keep it for yourself?
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Don't worry about it.
And what about the Spider-Man? What's so funny?
You leave this Spider-Man to me.
I resent that.
That's all.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah, thanks, Hammerhead. Go climb up your thumb.
Sorry, fellas. I'm about to prove him right.
His handgun and hand cannon are pretty cool though.
Ready for a real fight, tough guy?
Mister, I was made for it.
And Noir calling Madam Web the floating head lady. Maybe a nod to the Spider-Man TAS introduction to Madam Web.
He's got Osborn pulling strings. I've got a floating head lady. I'm starting to wonder which one of us is more of a puppet.
Sayonara, creep.
The floating head lady sure walked me into it this time. Gotta grab the shadows and make my play. Take these palookas down one by one.
Thank you, Spider-Man. The floating head lady appreciates your assistance.
Yeah, sorry about that.
My dear boy.
What?
Whoever said that everything was supposed to be perfect?
Who said that?
I did.
Who's there? Who are you?
Isn't the real question, who are you?
What's this? Some phony fortune teller?
Phony? What? Ha! You are the phony.
How did you know what I was thinking?
I know much more than your trivial thoughts, Spider-Man.
I'm not Spider-Man.
You are a terrible liar. Please, don't waste my time.
What?
I am not your enemy, Peter Parker. You are. Isn't it strange that with all the power you have, you've hurt so many of those close to you? Your Uncle Ben, Felicia Hardy, Mary Jane.
How do you know about them?
Come see me and find out.
Hobgoblin 2099, a game-exclusive original character, has this particular line Steve Bloom said, and I quote,
Ain't gravity a bitch?
You can also find numerous Easter eggs about other popular superheroes in the form of commercials and other hologram billboards.
You're not like the other goblin I fought. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
Not yet, Spider. Why spoil the mystery?
Electro likes to have sex with generators.
That hits the spot. Yeah, baby. Like that. Right there.
Ew! Do you and your generator, need some time alone?
Electro probably regrets drawing first pollen.
Starting to feel a little run down?
Oh, we're doing things now! Well then, sock it to me.
Let's make this a party.
And some for you. You're getting a real charge out of this, aren't you? Hey, you don't need to get so short.
Go! We're gonna shock till you drop!
Okay, no offense, but you really need to work on your supervillain banter. Not what I meant to do!
How do you take your electricity, Spider-Man? AC or DC?
Dude, if you're gonna make electrical jokes, try to stay current.
Hold still!
Sorry, not a fan of getting electrocuted. It really hurts. Hurts with a Z? You see what I did? Come on, that was genius. Here I come! Charge!
You know what? Sit back here, loser!
Sorry! Not really, though. You really have a thing for trucks, huh? Sure you want to be called Electro? How about Electruck? Truckticon? Truckmaster? Truckleberry Finn? Tructor Doom? I know, Professor Pickup.
Be quiet!
Yeah, I really drove that one into the ground.
Congratulations, Spider-Man. You really showed him what's what.
Wah wah.
And Electro's third phase is by far the most boring boss battle in the game.
Oh, don't like the rain, huh?
It's harmless! Like you!
Let me see what I can do about that. On both counts.
He is too powerful to take damage from you now. You must find another way to defeat him.
I'm gonna burn you to a cinder! I'm gonna enjoy this! Oh, no! 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 Stay away from me!
Oh.
No!
Hey, big guy! Drinks are on me!
Oh! The water! It's taking me apart!
You seem shocked. And that's why you never make toast in the bathtub.
But hey, at least this is the first level where Madam Web will not teleport Electro's goons to safety. Most likely due to her not seeing them as living beings.
Come here, you!
Ha! He can't escape now. Strike him down.
Someone's getting excited. Oh no, I didn't mean to make him disappear.
You didn't. I have saved him from peril and transported him to safety, thanks to a dimensional rift caused by the tablet. But please, try not to be so cavalier next time.
Good to know you got my back. Guess I'll just worry about my front.
Beware, Spider-Man. Here come the last three. Take them out howsoever you choose, and make it good.
You are one bloodthirsty old chick. I like it.
This includes Scorpion's children. Sandman sand creatures. Doc Ock's experiments.
That's how winning's done.
I got
Blood punches!
And even Carnage's infected convicts. Sandman's creatures aren't really the case, as they are only parts of his split conscience. By the way, remember what Spider-Man said about missing Electro?
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but you're actually making me miss Electro.
I don't think that was a really good idea, to be honest. Even in comparison to what Deadpool did, Electro isn't someone I want back. In Sandman's level, Spidey will reference Anakin's infamous line about him disliking sand.
I ever mention I don't like sand? It's coarse and rough and irritating and gets everywhere.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
And Scooby-Doo.
Gah, we're not going into the spooky old mine, are we? Will we have to solve a mystery and unmask someone dressed as a ghost, too? If so, my money's on Old Man Jenkins.
Funny enough, considering that Spidey later fights Juggernaut after this level, you can find his helmet within the tornado during Sandman's last bout. This could be a neat indication that space and time had been altered so much because of the tablet's shatter that future events are intertwining with the past present. Scorpion's level introduced the first time enemy factions finally get to clash each other, unless you consider Hobgoblin as the first instead.
You're done!
Security systems low to all levels. Security threat levels elevated. All appropriate security personnel respond.
This will later be followed up with Carnage's infected and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s robots. And right, before you fight Scorpion for the last time, you get an Aliens reference.
Game changer, man. Game changer.
Which sounds a bit weird, when they altered it to Changer, not gonna lie. And it was quite peculiar to realize that this Scorpion isn't an original character made exclusively for this game. As Scorpion 2099 originated from Time Storm 2009 to 2099 issue 1. Lastly, Scorpion spawns may or may not be reusing some familiar sounds that I heard from Toby 3's Lizards.
Nice! That's gonna be a great shot. Bad enough to see those guys in the sewers.
In Juggernaut's mission, Spidey will reference the Weather Girls' hit song, It's Raining Men.
Get some reinforcements in there!
Hey, it's raining men. Literally.
Also, here are some tips in the Juggernaut level. The Wild Pack Ninjas can be atrociously difficult to handle and are much more annoying than Deadpool's fans. Other than spamming 8-legged Fury, just a strike or level 3 quick charges, you can pull an amazing web hammer, or the end of your Goliath strike, to send them flying into the air before using Spider Smash to reduce their health down to around half. Other easier method is to Spider Stomp them when there are too many of the ninjas, before using Spider Swipe or Fang. But back to Amazing Web Hammer and Spider Smash, this is also useful against captains. You can also use Bird Eater if you miss the timing just in case, or using 8-legged Fury and just a strike as well. As for the shielded enemies, you can mix and match your moves on them, or spam Amazing Web Cyclone to bypass their blocks.
having a good time? Raise your hand. And some for you.
While this applies to the other two spiders, you can use disarm to, well, disarm riflemen and instantly knocking them out.
There he is! You're going nowhere!
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Look! Look!
See ya!
Most of the things I just stated can be applied to the other three Spider-Oven, obviously. Especially since the second, third, and final third of this game's difficulty had increased immensely.
I love a good scrap.
Oh yeah, there's this particular part in Juggernaut's level where the Wild Pack strategize their tactics against Spider-Man, while reminiscing his fight with Shocker.
You ever seen him in person? Once, a couple years back. Saw him take down the Shocker. It was nuts. He's fast, man. You gotta keep your eye on him.
Yeah, like how?
He's all bendy and flippy. Really weird to watch in motion. Yeah, I mean cool, but weird. Like he's half insect or something.
Well, guess that's why they call him Spider-Man.
Guess so.
There is also 2 Easter eggs you can quite obviously find. That being, Roxanne and Oscorp at the last segment of the level, before you fight Juggernaut in his amplified mode.
Wrecking ball. Get over it. Rebel 4, what's his location? Under construction. That's the Oscorp building. Go, go!
Hey, can I have your autograph?
Again with you! You're not gonna catch me!
One last tip in defeating the Wild Pack in this section is to take advantage of throwing them off a tall enough height to get rid of them.
So myself?
Stop shooting! I'm a good guy!
Anybody else?
I don't want to get shot!
Oh, I am good! That's how you put the zing in amazing.
Come on, kill him! Don't let him escape! Target is in sight! Yeah, I'd run away from the impact! Don't let him! Get a good shot at him!
Juggernaut's been spotted at the Oscorp building. All units, engage! It's your lucky day, wall crawler. If you're smart, you'll crawl away home.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm not smart. In fact, I'll show you just how stupid I am. That also sounded better in my head.
And now, some back and forth between Sable and the Juggler. Not.
Hey, Juggernaut! I got something for you. You're boxed in, Marco. There's no way out.
Then I'll make one!
Jeez, not often you see a guy pick a fight with a building and win.
Man, did you see that? He brought down the whole building! Be impressed on your own time! After him!
You wanna track me, babe? I got something you can track right here! You wanna track me, babe? I got something you can track right here!
Silver Sable to all units! Full kill permissions granted.
Hope you like my dust, cause you're gonna be eating a lot of it. Nothing can stop the Juggernaut!
I can handle whatever you throw at me.
I'll crush you, lady!
You're crushing my will to live. Does that count?
Why won't you just go away?
Why won't you just give up?
I'm gonna make you wish you were never born.
Oh, now, Juggernaut, is that any way to talk to a lady?
You wanna fight me? Come up here and face me one-on-one!
No thanks, Ugly. I'm fine right where I am.
I'm getting tired of throwing stuff at you.
I'm getting tired of having it thrown at me.
Get lost!
I'm getting tired of having it thrown at me.
Hey, Sable, what is it you find so irresistible about me? My brains or my brawn? So, Sable, what is it you find so irresistible about me? My brains or my brawn?
Your net worth.
You keep looking up at me climbing this building. You enjoying the view?
Not as much as I'm going to enjoy seeing you in the vault.
Hey, Sable, the more you chase, the more I'll start to think you're sweet on me.
Oh, don't flatter yourself.
You don't shut up, do you? You know what, Sable? You're kinda hot for a manly chick.
All units, open fire on my mark.
Nah, I'm just kidding. You're not that hot.
Spider-Man, what a pleasant surprise. There's a nice little yacht I've had my eye on, and the bounty on your head should just about cover the cost.
I see where this is going. Me versus a lot of guys with guns, am I right?
Attention all units, you have a new secondary target, Spider-Man.
This is working out exactly the opposite of perfectly.
You wanna try coming this way? Be my guest. You'll have to stop my men first, and that is not gonna happen.
Not my best idea.
Coward! You're not going anywhere without taking my men out. That is a promise.
Where's Juggernaut when you need him?
No chance, Spidey. You're sewn up tighter than the bug in the rug.
Yeah, you wouldn't be so tough without your helicopter.
Not as long as my boys are still standing. Gotcha!
That's it. She's off my Christmas card list.
What's that?
Nearly.
Juggernaut's gone, but we can still get Spider-Man. Pin him down!
Boo! Guess I'm not going anywhere for a while.
That's it. Run right into my machine guns. Great strategy.
Take him down!
You're not getting out of here as long as my men are standing. Not this way, Spider-Man.
Fine, I didn't want to go that way anyhow.
You're in my sight, Spider-Man. Oh no, you're not getting out through here.
Can't go that way.
Trying to run away? My wild pack isn't done with you yet. Sorry, Spider-Man. You're not getting past me. As long as I got men on the ground, I can't let you escape.
Alright, I can take a hint.
Haven't you learned by now? Silver Sable always gets her man.
They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
I gotta get me another one of these!
Perfect. I couldn't stop him before. And here he is, more unstoppable.
Fear not. The newfound power of the tablet seems to be at odds with his crimson gem.
So with great power comes great vulnerability? Okay, if that's the case, I'll take it.
As for Doc Ock 2099, their boss fight is somewhat similar to Neversoft's Doc Ock boss fight, surrounding the idea of taking down Doc Ock's shield, while overcoming energy-based obstacles in a circular arena.
I'll see you dead.
naive little spider.
And there are some similarities between her use of shields and that of the Doc Ock from Toby too.
Find a way to use that to your advantage.
I won't let you defeat me! Good luck breaching these defenses.
Why didn't that work? I switched everything off just like last time. It just isn't fair.
No, a shield.
No more shield, huh? That sounds like my cue.
Also, love the back and forth between Miguel and Serena.
Go, man! Busted!
So, we finally meet. I'm Serena Patel, head of Alchemax's Shadow Division.
Never heard of it.
Yes, that's why it's called Shadow Division.
Ah, touche. So, what's the master plan, Patel? You shadowy types always have one?
I could kill you, or I could explain everything and then kill you. I think I'll just kill you.
Son of a...
Computer, this laboratory has been compromised. Initiate self-destruct sequence. 10 seconds.
10 seconds? That's barely enough time to come up with a clever explosion-related quip.
Ooh, that must really burn you up. So long, Spider-Man. It's been a blast.
Ah, she's good.
Welcome to the Shadow Division, Spider-Man. Tomorrow's weapons developed today. And at the heart of it all, my masterpiece. Impressive, isn't it?
Meh.
What do you mean, meh?
I've seen one of these before.
No, you haven't.
I have. I totally have.
It's a condensed matter reactor, the only one in existence.
Is that what it is? Oh. Eh.
Maybe this will impress you. The power of 1,000,000 thermonuclear reactions at my command. Now the world is mine. Everybody sing. Everybody praise me.
What the?
This should finish you handily.
Giant mechanical arm, huh? Eh.
No! Insolent wretch! You've broken my power couplings! I can't work this arm anymore!
Ha! And I hope you got a giant sling. Hey, did you just run off in the middle of my joke? Oh man, it's gonna be a good one too. Sheesh, Shadow Division sure makes some weird stuff.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, let's. You're gonna need the world's biggest sling because that arm's about to get broken. That's what I was gonna say.
Die! Babbling jackanape, must you ruin everything?
Is that a trick question? She likes me, I can tell.
You can't shut it down if that's what you're thinking. You don't know how. Tell me, do you really believe you can stop me? Are you that deluded? Look at you, trying to understand how to thwart my technology. I'm almost worried. You think you can shut down my reactor? Do your best.
That's it, the barrier's down.
Blast you!
Babbling jackanape, must you ruin everything?
There's something so satisfying about this.
Fool! That won't stop me. All you've done is ensure your own doom.
Yeah, says you. Ah,
Good luck. Don't mess up. I can't believe I've let you live this long. I'm warning you, Spider-Man. Give up now before I'm forced to destroy you. I'm a patient woman, Spider-Man, but my patience is at an end.
Ooh, I'm really getting under your skin. I keep this up, you're gonna have a meltdown, aren't you?
I won't.
You will?
Silence! Feel that behind you, Spider-Man. Feel those flames licking at your heels.
Nicely done.
You've done better than expected, but it ends now. I admire your persistence, Spider-Man, but it's taken you as far as you'll go. I admit, I'm impressed, but then I have low expectations. I hope you enjoyed your little run while it lasted, because it's over.
You're just jealous.
Congratulations. You've shut down a number of redundant energy batteries. A minor inconvenience. As long as I have the artifact, my reactor is unstoppable, and the destruction I wreak with it will be a testament to its magnificent design.
Really? Doesn't seem like much of a machine if it gets all its power from a magic rock.
You creep! Do you have even the slightest idea what complicated engineering is required for it to successfully derive energy from a mystical artifact? Do you? Do you? I'll kill you! That's right. Show the bad man what mama's babies can do. Yes, my darling. Just...
You're right. I am incredible.
I love it! Finally, Mysterio's boss fight, that is, his entire fucking level. Noir's section can be easily gone through by taking advantage of falling into the abyss to reset his shine.
You're full of something. Real intimidating.
You cannot let yourself be spotted.
Show off. You're full of something.
Behold, now the tiny spider stands against me.
Hey, I'm sensitive about my height, okay? Oh, hello. Uh-oh, becoming large and extra large. I gotta fight a guy who uses a redwood to pick his teeth? Great. This guy makes sumo wrestlers look anorexic. Why don't you pick on someone your own size, please?
I'll stop you good!
Someone's been overdoing it with the growth hormones. What's up, Tiny? Now you know how Goliath felt.
Yeah!
The bigger they are, the more heroic I look defeating them.
So much violence.
Come get me! You're so small!
Don't call me tiny.
Ultimates his enemies spam plus annoying electric orbs that are terribly locked onto when trying to hit them back at Mysterio.
Bring it on!
There are so many ways to destroy you! Look at you. So tiny. How tiny is he? So tiny, he should hold up a sign that says, "Don't spit. I can't swim." Observe my power!
Hey, what's so funny? Did you see a reflection of your outfit?
Imagine me being threatened by an itsy-bitsy spider. Dare use my own creations against me?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Falling again? You know, standing on solid ground is so 2019.
2099's is sadly a speed diving section.
Battle. This should finish you.
Yeah, it's all broken. Is this helping or hurting? I get the two mixed up.
And Amazing's is ultimates but to a lesser extent. Best to deal with this is to spam Amazing web cyclone, while dodging Mysterio's energy blasts and the creature enemy's attacks. this cement truck as cover to prevent the need to dodge Mysterio's energy balls. But since the other platforms don't have this cover, you're on your own.
No! No, stop! I'll give you the tablet! I'll give you anything you want! Don't! No!
A lesson to all you wannabe bad guys out there. When destroying dimensions and defying do-gooders, watch out. Because you might unleash forces beyond your control, like the palpable power of four sensational Spider-Men.
Wait, the tablet! Oh, it could still be mine! It could still...
Some guys never learn. And, speaking of learning, you should learn how to count. Something tells me you're outnumbered. Gentlemen.
I really hate this fella.
Come on, he's a blast to kick in the face.
Pal, you got... Shut!
Well done. The walls of reality are rebuilding themselves.
That's it? Where's the meat?
Of reality are rebuilding themselves, and now you must all return to your own dimension.
Word. Bye, guys. Next time you should hang around longer. We could start a bridge club or something. Come on, Misty. Time to drop you off at Supervillain Daycare.
Thank you, Spider-Man. You should be proud to know your legacy is being upheld across time and space.
Yeah, those guys were all right, but you have to admit...
With 4 different Spider-Men?
The one thing I know for sure...
Out of all of them,
I'm the best!
And so ends one of the most titanic team-ups of all time. And what have we learned here today, Marvelites? That no matter what corner of the cosmos you may find yourself in, there'll always be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man to save the day. And to all of you web-spinning wonders, I proudly say, Excelsior!
Word.
What we're left with are the bonus gallery, some other Easter eggs and things I found. You can unlock new customs for your 4 Spideys, while also acquiring the Captain Universe outfits via DLC. You can also acquire 3D figurines for Amazing's Dimensions. 2099. Noir. And Ultimate.
Nice ass!
Wait, that's our ass.
Strangely, Mysterio's model is in the 2099 category rather than in Amazing. Especially, since he's from that universe and not 2099. Weird, but I'll allow it. Other things are being able to replay cutscenes, original concept arts and character bios, but come on, I've already stressed out your attention span enough, as it is. So let's speed things up, shall we? Here is another reference to The Thing.
How Ben says it best. Slobbering.
and a reference to the Hulk.
Now I know how Bruce Banner feels. Except I'm, like, in control. And not green.
Swinging at the lowest altitude will allow you to kick your enemies. And whenever you save a civilian in Noir's levels, they will occasionally try and repay him for their rescue with egg sandwiches.
Spider-Man, I don't know how to thank you. Can I buy you an egg sandwich?
Spider-Man, I don't know how to thank you. Can I buy you an egg sandwich?
Spider-Man, I don't know how to thank you.
How about an egg sandwich?
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Sandwiches of History. Today from the up-to-date Sandwich Book of
1909. This game is apparently the first time we are introduced to the web of life and destiny. But it started off as a challenge tree. What a sad thing to know.
It's all over, but the crowd...
There are countless of hints and did-you-knows in the game that might be worth running. Including the very fucked up ones. Punchy punch punch.
Punchy punch punch!
And finally, no Mendoza. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 isn't really the first game to get 2099's costume right.
And the first Spidey game to get the color of the costume right.
Especially since, oh I don't know, it's a fucking color variant, while the default is as blue as the fucking ocean. I thought you hated this constant misconception of Miguel's suit.
Dad. Just have him say something snarky over the intercom so we know that he exists? I don't know. The biggest issue for me is the costume that Miguel O'Hara wears. They replace his big dumb Todd McFarlane cape with a wingsuit design, and of course the whole thing is the complete wrong color. Now you may be asking, Xavier, what are you talking about? It looks great. Well no. It's blue, and it shouldn't be. You hear me out on this, okay? Miguel O'Hara's suit is actually black. If you read the book, they talk about the guy in the black suit all the time. It's referenced every 5 minutes. The reason it looks blue is a limitation of the art style. New York in 84 years is a mess of neon lights, and it's hard to communicate brightness on pitch black textures and drawings. So they used blue to accent it and black as the parts that aren't coated in light, instead of black being the shadow like everyone thought it was. They used the same trick to draw Venom in tons of cases too. This little inconsistency leads me to wonder if the devs actually looked at the books in depth or just took some quick glances at Google image search and said, just design it based off this, without getting any context of the way things look or why they are the way they are. It's a minor thing that no one but an insane person with OCD would complain about, but to me it shows a bit of laziness in the creative process. I even have a Halloween costume that's the right color. Miguel O'Hara's costume design is a massive misconception based on no one having actually read the book except for me and some guy from Idaho. God, do I sound enough like a hipster?
Are you dissing the Threads? Oh, come on, this is classic! Red and blue!
He says the traditional costume is red and blue as if what Miguel is wearing is not also red and blue, and this will forever haunt me. You know, Venom meets Miguel in the comics and says his costume is ripped off from his. Also, Flipside assumes Spider-Man and Venom fused into a single entity because of the color scheme. Okay, we can all agree that it factually is a black and red costume, regardless of your opinion on if that's better or worse than it being blue. I don't like talking about this all the time, but you keep bringing it up and I feel obligated to respond. While we're at it, Storm's 90s costume is silver, not white.
But it's fine, because so what, if it's every color? Seriously, if they can update and improve the Sam Raimi suit, why can't they keep 2099's default color as black instead of the same fucking blue from Insomniac 2018? What is arguably the first time in a game where the suit looks black, at least most of the time and under certain environmental circumstances, is Shattered Dimensions, with it being blue depending on where Miguel is, or if the cutscenes do accurately portray the aesthetic of the comic and being faithful enough to the lore of his suit or they don't.
Distant future which may or may not come to pass.
This new spider sense is a trip. Either I'm not used to it yet, or I'm sensing one of the fragments closing in on me. Nope, I was right. Well, at least I found it.
Spider. Don't fade on me yet.
What are you supposed to be? A demonic kumquat?
You can call me the Hobgoblin! Every Spider-Man needs one.
Newsflash, Hobby. You're not my first goblin.
But this goblin has one thing the others never had.
The fragment?
Yes, and with its power, I'm going to tear this world apart!
Look who's running scared! Having a ball!
That can't be good. Kron Stone. I didn't even like this guy when he was human. You didn't say the magic word. May I please have the...
Don't shake your tail at me when I'm talking to you.
Security breach. Security.
She promised.
I heard something. Cover me.
Security system failure on all levels. Security threat level elevated. All appropriate security personnel respond.
Weather before it happens.
So, Scorpion was gonna bring his fragment to someone here, at one of the high security labs. Luckily, my secret identity happens to work here. I know these security systems better than anyone. Except maybe whoever's collecting these fragments.
Act as an energy source of almost immeasurable power. Clearly, this calls for proactive measures to prevent it from falling into the hands of... rivals!
Go, man! Busted!
So, we finally meet. I'm Serena Patel, head of Alchemax's Shadow Division.
Never heard of it.
Yes, that's why it's called Shadow Division.
Ah, touche. So, what's the master plan, Patel? You shadowy types always have one?
I could kill you, or I could explain everything and then kill you. I think I'll just kill you.
Son of a...
Computer.
10 seconds? That's barely enough time to come up with a clever explosion-related quip.
Ooh, that must really burn you up. So long, Spider-Man. It's been a blast.
Oh, she's good.
Engage isolation chamber.
Damn!
Another connection lost.
Ow! Oh!
While I myself am not so avid about comics, nor do I advocate for its accuracy in numerous media to a T, this game mentioned one particular thing about 2099. Shouldn't Miguel's suit be so much more than an easily damaged costume made of simple cloth fabric? What happened to the virtually indestructible suit made of unstable molecules? The kind of suit that stretches with Miguel's claws, thus keeping its sharpness without ever tearing. Chasm 2 is somehow more faithful to his suit than Insomniac 2.
Mencken, right? You work for Oscorp. I'll try not to hold that against you. What happened here? Except for dispatch. Equipment, burn marks. Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know what will. Death! First blood to me. Let's get the last punch.
My luck! I'll get busted for smoking and seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. It's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.
If they can do a simple thing as removing footstep sounds for Miles' deserving forever suit, or have him do the Black Panther salute, at the very least, make the 2099 suit only get damaged whenever he's fighting against superhuman enemies. But not simple firearms and ballistics or fire.
And Oscorp sent out some of this treatment for safekeeping.
Enough playing!
Gotta move. sorry we're late. MJ!
Not as venomous as they say.
Get out of here. This feels...
Almost there. Hang on. Hang on.
And I thought you were a comic fan extraordinaire, Mendoza. You yourself said that you'd read the comics and understood the character.
Having read the Spider-Man 2099 series and being a huge fan of that character, I'm kind of bothered by a lot of the choices made in the development of this segment in the game. It ignores a lot of lore and characters to keep it simple, but come on. They couldn't use at least one in-joke?
We aren't seriously going to excuse shit like this, right? And please don't tell me it's because this is Sony, and that Sony is excused of any wrongdoing. I'll say it once and I'll skull bash it all into your heads. Comic bashing is vile and those who practice this shit can be fucking hypocritical. Speaking of fans, how's that for not Batman good? As in, I'm just going to call it good, because I deviated from game reviewing and talked about the Spider-Verse movies. Zenkai. I swear to God, every single one of these festering Spider-Man fans just can't help it with bringing up movies when this game isn't even a movie tie-in, just another multiverse game that doesn't need to be involved with Spider-Verse. It's fucking insulting that the fanbase is being infested with these pieces of inbred shit.